Hey, thanks for watching Razor Wire Customs. It's Wednesday the 6th. Yep. And I'm still in my work clothes. It's about 8:30 at night. It was 98 degrees. I was outside all day. I'm kind of exhausted, but I wanted to come out here and do a little something tonight. I'm probably only going to be out here like a half an hour. And try and get one side of this cleaned up. Let me show you what we got. As we left last time, this is kind of where we left it. And I want to show you, we still got to get this out of here, and there's a little bit down here. On both sides we got to cut out so that we can get this to slide up into there. I'm going to try and get one side torn out of at least this. If it comes out easy enough, I'll move on to getting this stuff torn out. And I'm going to call it a day for tonight, so let's see what we do. Alright, so basically to do what I'm going to do today, I'm going to go with a air hammer and a chisel end. And I've also got this guy. And see if we can get this opened up a little bit. Let's just see what happens. Mind you, I'm kind of hobbling around from my leg injury from last week, but alright, well apparently the answer is going to be grinder, but I'm not willing to go down here and do this right now, so we'll come back to this some other day. Just for giggles, I'm going to try and get a flap wheel on here and see if that'll do anything. Trying not to get my leg in the way because of last time. So it's Sunday. I pretty well got this pretty close to being put back together. What I've noticed is this cross member is going to get in the way of putting this all together. And I'm pretty sure those are riveted, so I can't really take those out. Or I don't want to take those out. I might go to a one-piece drive shaft in the future. But basically, what I've decided is I need to take 1 3/8 inches out here, but I want to do it at an angle so that I can weld this at an angle like the factory position is. That way we've got a sideways angle, and if you notice on the other side where this butts up, I'm probably going to end up putting what's called a fish plate in there. That's just basically where you put a plate over the top and you weld that in as well, So it's about 4 o'clock. We're going to try and get this at least put together today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to weld it. I at least want to get this put together so I have the measurements correct and make sure everything's going to fit together the way I want it to. But just wanted to start with that. Alright, so now that we got this marked up, let's see if we can cut it. Alright, so now that we got these things cut, I should be ready for more or less a dry fitment. So let's see what happens. Let me kind of show you what's going on here. You can see, I thought I got this little guy right here removed. Focus. See how I could tell that there's more metal in here? I thought I got all that removed, but apparently I did not. On just that section, I can do one of two things. I can bend the metal up temporarily and smash it back down, but I kind of want it to sit pretty tight, so I'm probably going to try and cut that back out. Alright, so I got some straps here, and I'm going to try and rig this to where I pull these together. So let's see. I basically have an 1/8 inch over here. You see we're sticking out like 1/4 to 3/4 inch between those two right there. Now over here, I've got roughly the same, but I got a 1/4 inch gap in here, and I got to correct that. And the problem is, you can see it right there. I got some metal pinched in there, and I gotta get that out. So I'm gonna take this all apart and see if I can't fix all this. Alright, so I'm gonna have to spend some time getting these gaps lined up and getting this centered, and I'll probably show that next week. But I wanted to show you, we got relatively close to the center there, and right there, we have 115 in about the center of the hub. So, I mean, I could fudge 1 inch. I just couldn't fudge 7. So I think I'm still pretty injured, and I'm kind of hurting after doing this for all of like an hour, and it's kind of raining out. Well, just finished raining. I got the garage door open. I got the back door open. And I got to move this section that way about 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch, so these are more or less even. And then I could check for squareness, and we'll probably weld this all next week because my leg is really hurting. And yeah, but we're getting close, guys. I'm pretty excited we got it this far. So thank you so much for watching Razor Wire Customs. Again, I'm in here by myself and I'm injured. If you saw last week's episode, I cut myself in my leg pretty bad and it's kind of hurting. So I'm going to work on this a little bit next week. We can finish this up. I'm going to try and put the cab on. Place the cab on here, get the floor cut out next week, and we can get this going a little bit more. I know it's taking a little while, but we keep having issues. Also this week, I don't know if you can see it, my compressor here in the back decided to take a dump and it's not working at all. I can get it to work intermittently, and I think the compressor is about out, so I gotta see what I gotta do about that. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week.